I've been thinking. You know what we need? We need more refugees. That's the one thing that this country has been lacking. But I know what some of you are thinking. Stu, are you out of your mind? We already have refugees coming from God knows where. I understand that. You didn't hear my entire argument. These refugees will be specifically from the Gaza Strip. You know, that swath of people who are completely controlled by Hamas. It's Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. I'm Stuart Allister. From the Daily Mail, Biden administration considering giving refugees from Gaza permanent safe haven in the U.S. with access to housing, a pathway to citizenship. You have Americans graduating and they can't find jobs, let alone buy a home, start a family. Biden wants to give access to housing to Palestinians. Make no bones about it. See, this is what Democrats do. And Joe Biden is a politician above all. He will absolutely put your life, the life of your loved ones at risk in order for him to get those votes back. What votes, you ask? Well, you've seen the protests, haven't you? On campuses across the country. Well, Joe Biden wants those votes back. They were easily duped by him. And now he wants them back. Good God. All right, before we get going, why don't you wreck that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and press that notification bell so you never miss an episode. I swear, man, it never ends with these people. The Biden administration is considering allowing some Palestinians to come live in the United States as refugees. CBS News reported Tuesday that senior officials across several federal agencies have discussed how to resettle Palestinians from Gaza, potentially giving the United States Refugee Admissions Program. Using the United States Refugee Admission Program. The individuals chosen would have to have immediate family members who are American citizens. You got to know that that's a lie. Or permanent residents. They would have to pass a series of eligibility, medical, and security screenings. You know that that's a lie. But would then be able to obtain resettlement benefits. That's where you come in, including housing assistance and a pathway to American citizenship. If the administration goes ahead with this plan, it would mark a major change in U.S. policy. You don't say. Would it now? That would be a major change in our U.S. policy? You know, settling those who chant death to America. Not just on foreign soil. You have people, Palestinians, here that are chanting death to America. Good God. The White House Department of Homeland Security and State Department did not immediately respond to CBS's request for comment. I wonder why. Since its inception in 1980, the United States Refugee Admission Program hasn't resettled large number of Palestinians. In the last 10 years, while the U.S. has allowed 400,000 refugees to come in, fewer than 600 were Palestinians. Last year, just 56 Palestinians were brought in through this program, with more than 60,000 refugees being offered resettlement benefits, State Department numbers show. So not only would it be a change in U.S. foreign policy, we've never done this before. Now, for those of you who have not put two and two together, allow me to do some arithmetic for you. You already have a Palestinian in Congress. Now, you can correct me if I am wrong, but I am under the impression that Rashida Tlaib is the only Palestinian U.S. representative, a U.S. representative. Those are the people who, represent U.S. interests. Well, she's a Palestinian. And I'm supposed to believe she actually cares about America, as she sides with those who chant death to America. You will never convince me that Joe Biden loves this country, because anyone who actually loved this country wouldn't do the things that he's been doing to this country. The move could give Biden you don't say, a political boost with members of his own party, as left-leaning Democrats have pushed the president to do more to stop Israelis oh God. The Democrats are running away from Israel. And I can only imagine the reason that they're doing that is to kind of shore up those, lunatics on these college campuses and the like. So I understand what that implies, as they move away from a solid ally that has been an ally in a hotly contested region. Democrats are moving away from it. Now, when you start talking about them coming here, have you ever asked yourself, are there any other countries that are, closer? It's my understanding that they share a border with Egypt. Why can't they just go to Egypt? Why not? Oh, Egypt won't take them. Wonder why. The Israel-Hamas war has dramatically fractured the Democratic Party, and the large-scale student protests have prompted concerns about whether Biden will lose support among young voters unless he does more to help the Palestinians' plight. And boop, there it is. You see, he will put your family at risk. He will put your loved ones at risk if it means recapturing the White House. Now, most of you probably don't know about this, and I would understand why. It is not a big item in news, but I did remember hearing about this when Lloyd Austin, your defense secretary, was having a back and forth with Senator Cotton. And Cotton brought up this PEIR that you're building. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. You're actually building a pier in Gaza to do what? To receive aid. Because, of course, you got to get those votes back. Now, some of you think I'm whistling Dixie. The pier will support U.S. aid to and humanitarian partners to receive and deliver humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza. The people of Gaza, the people of Gaza. Who controls the people of Gaza? That's right, Hamas. So this pier that you see on your screen right now, how do you think that's going to go over? That's U.S. aid. Building a pier to give Gaza aid. A group of people who have attacked our ally. Let this all sink in. I did a piece the other day, just yesterday, in fact. Women have trepidation voting for Donald Trump. You see, those women don't know about this. Those women don't know about what's going on outside their own, 3-block radius. They don't know law. They don't know anything. Unfortunately, their vote counts just as much as yours. Now, how do you think this is going to go over with Hamas? Cotton made it really clear. He said, Lloyd Austin, Hamas controls Gaza. You're not just delivering aid to the people of Gaza. I know what you say. I know what you are promoting. I know that. I'm talking about what practically happens when you start giving aid on a pier built by the American people to the people of Gaza. Guess who receives the aid? Hamas. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, Stu, maybe he didn't think about that. Why are you in this conversation? Why are you here? Shouldn't you be over there with on the kids' table? Thanksgiving dinner, everybody has a, kids' table where all the kids go to eat. You need to go over there now. Adults are talking. That's what you're watching. I'm just wondering, I don't know the money cost, but imagine if they did even a fraction of this, for America. Build aids to people who are homeless. Struggling with fentanyl addiction. Veterans who can't find housing. I wonder what would happen if we were to actually do something like that with your money. No. Building a pier to give Hamas material aid is Joe Biden's assessment of what really needs to be what we really need to do is we need to go over there and help Hamas. I don't spare me the no, Stu. You're conflating two things. The Palestinian people are controlled by Hamas. You know who will be on the pier? Hamas. You know who will take the aid? Hamas. You know who will distribute the aid? Hamas. You non-thinker, you do not belong in this conversation. In fact, unsubscribe. If you have, get out. I don't want you here. Good God. You know, I try to refrain from using, untoward language. I don't like doing that. I like to keep it family friendly. But the most scathing insult I can give to anyone is that you are a non-thinker. Anyone who thinks this is a good idea, you're a non-thinker. You reside in non-thinkers' townships. When you go to Starbucks, you don't really know what to order because you're a non-thinker. You can't go to McDonald's and order right because you're a non-thinker. You do not belong in this conversation. Unfortunately for all of us, you have a Palestinian in Congress making decisions. Within the realm of reason. I mean, she's not, drafting any laws. But if you don't think that's coming, you have no idea what's happening in your own country, in your own backyard. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.